Indicted Congressman Duncan Hunter is continuing to push back on charges that he and his wife misused hundreds of thousands of dollars in campaign contributions and then falsified reports. Our 10 News reporter John Horn spoke to the congressman exclusively today, and John, he says he wants his day in court.
He did. He told me he wants prosecutors to leave his wife out of it and that he wants that day in court as soon as possible. Now, I caught up with Hunter before he entered a speaking event here at the Bali High with the Women Volunteers in Politics. Now, the congressman again calling the charges against him politically motivated.
It's me they're after anyway. They're not after my wife. They want to take me down. That's what they're up to. So let's get this in the arena and have it settled.
Congressman Duncan Hunter defiant in the wake of charges that could ultimately mean prison. Hunter and his wife Margaret indicted on 60 counts. They're accused of spending $250,000 of campaign contributions on lavish vacations, meals, and personal items, and falsifying campaign spending reports. Both pleaded not guilty in a federal court last week. Meanwhile, Hunter's running for re-election in the 50th Congressional District against Democrat Amar Campa-Najjar, a first-time candidate. In our interview today, Hunter refused to answer questions about his opponent's momentum. Hunter did, however, tell me he would speak to the group about future plans and how he would, quote, make America great again. After the event, he said this to other news crews who showed up to get his statement.
You'll have to watch news on Channel 10, I think, to get it.
The congressman ultimately did stop and repeat his assertion that he wants his day in court. Now, I did ask the congressman how he could wind up in this financial situation with a salary of $174,000 a year. I also asked him for a comment on the rumors that his father, Duncan Lee Hunter, is seeking that seat in the 50th Congressional District. We'll have those exchanges for you coming up on 10 News at 5. But for now, live on Shelter Island, John Horn, 10 News.
All right, John, thank you. Interesting outcome there. Our scientific 10 News Union Tribune poll shows Hunter leading Democrat Amar Campa-Najjar 47 to 39%. It was a margin of error of plus or minus 5%.